Yes, sir. Boiling knowledge.
As long as we're alive, we got a chance.
All right, man. We are back here. We are rolling, man. On Cut Talk. I'm trying to be consistent, trying to do my thing with just like staying on point and being on my grind, man. And today is special because this is my first office suite interview, man. So I'm geeked to be up here. I actually haven't been on this side of town in a minute. But the guy in front of me, man, so I ran into him. I watched him play on the college league on 22nd and Scott. Had to be like decade ago, man. Big guard, big body, 6'7", 6'8", 2-something handle, can shoot the rock, do it all in terms of playing. Went to Vincent, graduated in 03, man. Shout out to that gang, man. GB, Tay Butter, all them dudes. I actually just interviewed Ray Nixon too. So, you know what I'm saying? Vincent is strong on the podcast. But my man did his thing, ended up playing played pro. I want to say, what league did you play in here, bro? Did you in the PBL here?
Yeah, in the States.
Did his thing in the PBL, and then, like I said, did his thing on court. But I wanna talk about just his business acumen when he stopped playing, from the real estate to being an author to now, man, we in the suite now. So I want him to give his story. But again, man, I appreciate you, bro, for letting me pull up, man. Fred Durr in the building, man. How you feeling, sir?
Man, originally I'm from Jackson, Mississippi, born and raised. Relocated to Milwaukee with my mom when her and my father separated.
Okay.
So that's when the journey started, coming into Milwaukee.
Okay.
So it was an obstacle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like anything, 62nd and Villard.
Okay.
Before 62nd and Villard, 92nd and Sheridan.
Okay.
Or 92nd and Sheridan. Was living with my relatives on Custard. I forget the address, man. But one of my other brothers and partners, man, was like kind of like my backyard. His store is around the corner, called More Than a Brand. Joshua Jones. We all grew up together in that area. Yeah, man. So that's kind of like when the journey started to Milwaukee. All my family, relatives around me, they played basketball.
Okay.
They was good.
Yeah.
From I would say from I had relatives that played at Vincent.
Okay.
Hamilton.
Shout out to Hamilton, man.
I think those were the two that was really like doing what they do, man. My cousin Dane, he got his own podcast now. He was in partnership. I want to say, I don't want to word it wrong, but I know he was on a lot with TZ Talk.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to them.
Yeah, Dane went to Hamilton with Shawnee Mack.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to bro.
Yeah, Shawnee Mack. Everybody know him as Shawnee Mack, man. Which is ironic, man. We're gonna do a little reverse engineering, man. I'm jumping to junior college. I had end up going to junior college, Kankakee, same
Okay, yeah.
community college he went to. I didn't know his real name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I went, when they was recruiting me, they was telling me like, you don't know who James Hall is? He's all American, this and that. He went crazy. Like, I'm like, no. His face looked totally different from, you know what I mean? So it was kind of like, and then at that time he was at Appalachian State, man, you know, so he was doing his own thing. But I'm gonna go back. I just had to say that he was one of the guys amongst my older family members who was playing basketball, who I grew up around. Dennis Casey, it's my big cousin, man. It's my heart, man. He inspired me a lot. He the reason why I went to Vincent. He won championships. He played with the guys. He was a part of the core group, you know, that started that championship team, started running, you know. He played with Jose Winston, Marshall Williams. He played with all of those guys. Rob Yanders, Tyrone Wrong. It's a couple of guys I'm leaving out, but those, you know, that was the core. That was a motivation. You know what I mean? Seeing my big cousin playing on TV, you know what I mean? So being around the guys, meaning that the guys in Milwaukee, the hoop gods, you know what I mean? The hoop gods of Milwaukee at that time who were winning. It's no knock to nobody, but, you know, everybody know what it is. It is what it is. Vincent was winning, you know what I mean? So that's the pedigree I wanted to be a part of. You know, so so I started out at Lancaster Elementary. I played elementary school, went from Lancaster to Burroughs.
Shout out to Burroughs, man,
Burroughs Middle School, GB was at Burroughs, Pat Rogers was at Burroughs, a couple other guys. Man, went right on down the street to Vincent. You know, that's kind of like where it went to, you know what I mean? So, man, when I went to Vincent, it was like, I gotta make something of myself. You know, I wasn't recruited or no shit like that. You know, like I said, because I wasn't playing AAU at the time, and I was a late bloomer also. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go back. My guy, my homie, my brother, Brian Watson. Brian Watson is the guy who introduced me and brought me around to the Rebels. That's how I was affiliated with the Rebels, man, you know. And I was weak as a bitch. I wasn't shit, you know what I mean, at that time. But the work was there, you know what I mean? And he's a guy that can really attest to this, man. You know, I used to get my ass kicked by those guys all the time. And he was I used to tell him like, man, bro, I can't wait till I get cold, bro. I'm gonna come back and kick all these niggas' ass, bro. I got a list for these niggas, like, for real. Like, I mean, it's a part of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want it, you gonna get it. You know what I mean? Like, I used to get my ass kicked. Man, the first day I went to practice, it was on 51st and Center. I had a red fucking jumpsuit. Not a jumpsuit, but like a uniform. You know what I mean? My mama had got it for me. Oh, you finna go to practice? Ooh. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, But I went, you know, one shit, you know, one in shape. First practice ever, organized, you know what I mean? And from there, that was my first lick and taste of competition and what it feels like to be amongst a good group of guys, man, because those guys went on and won some things, man. They won Peach Jam and they won, man, there was a couple other tournaments they won. I'm gonna come back to it, but you know, I know it because B-Dub used to leave a lot in the summer and come back with championships, t-shirts and shit. So I'm like, damn, bro, like what I'm gonna do like while he gone? So shit, I was just hooping, man, outside, just hooping, working on my game and shit till he got back. Cause, you know, when he get back, like he was my neighbor. So we went to Burroughs together. You know what I mean? Like, that's when me and him really locked in at Burroughs in middle school. So and then we end up staying next to each other. He ended up moving to 60th, and I stayed on 62nd in Villard. So like we used to walk to McGuff, Sherman. You know what I mean? Like we some footing. We going to Silver Spring Neighborhood Center.
Yeah.
You know, all within the area, man. We going to hoop, and you know what I mean. We going to Parkline.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean. We going somewhere everywhere to hoop. You know, so B-Dub had a lot to do with my basketball development.
Yeah.
Whether he knew it or not.
Yeah.
Him and Durham. Durham was his mentor.
Shout out to Durham.
Shout out to Durham, man. Solid dude, real dude, man. You know, he was B-Dub mentor at the time because that was also his. He went to Thoreau.
Okay.
So that was his coach in middle school.
Yeah.
And I played against him. I played against him at Lancaster.
Mm-hmm.
And we played at Vincent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like, cuz I'm coming to,
you
know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, and
all right, my man. So we back in it. So I wanted to, before we get into high school, I wanted to just ask you about your game.
Yeah.
So in Wisconsin, if you were a certain size,
yeah,
you can get thrown in the post.
facts.
But with your game, handle, jump
Mhm.
shot, have perimeter skills.
Mhm.
So how did you form that, bro?
I always had it.
Yeah.
I was short. I didn't catch a growth spurt until my sophomore year in high school.
Makes sense.
My sophomore going into my junior year.
Yeah.
Hell, my freshman year, I was like 6'3".
Mm.
And then my sophomore year, I was like 6'3".
Yeah.
Then my junior year, I was 6'7".
Okay. Okay, so it just shot up.
You know what I mean?
Just shot up.
So, I mean, my dad's 6'6".
Okay.
So, but no one seen my dad in Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
No one knew who Fred was. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I didn't have the help to know, like, nah, dude gonna be 6'7" one day. We need to make sure he handles tight.
Yeah.
J right.
Mm-hmm.
Footwork good. It's gonna make sense in the end.
Yeah.
But I didn't have that. So you know, I just grinded and made my way. But that's really what it is. All my family members, DC, Dennis Casey is 6'1", maybe, maybe 6'3".
Yeah.
But I got a 40.
Mm.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? All my life, I thought he was 6'5".
Yeah.
Until my sophomore year, I'm like, damn, nigga. Parkline.
Yeah.
Shake, Adidas Crew, Tory, Day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All those guys. Tory used to go to Vincent too. Day went to Riverside. I think he played with Peanut Butter and Dre went to Washington. But all those guys used to be together, man. You know what I mean? Used to play at the Boys and Girls Club, Levine Way. But I seen these guys. You know what I mean? So the handle was good, but when I got taller, I got skinnier, got taller. You know, the handles weren't tight. I went in the gym like that to be working on my shit. I'm hooping, but I ain't really working on my handles. And who was working on handles? Everybody just was hooping, man. It wasn't no individuals back then.
Yeah.
We walking to the park, we hooping, we seeing moves, and we putting them in our craft. You know what I mean? So it wasn't no individual training. Hell, I don't even think guys was doing individuals back then, even in college. You know what I mean? So that's how I learned, bro. Just being around the guys, man. And when I caught that growth spurt in high school, so I didn't play my freshman year at Vincent.
Was it a reason for it, or you just was chilling?
I didn't have a physical.
Oh,
I didn't have a physical, and I didn't have the grades.
Okay.
You know, but I could have played.
Yeah.
The only reason why I didn't play is because I didn't have a physical.
Yeah.
Coach Al was like, "Hey man, you need to get your fucking physical done. Like, get this to your mom." I took it to my mom. She's like, "Nope, you ain't got no grades." I'm like, "Man, I can get my grades if I get the physical."
Yeah.
So it was just like, I shut down. Like, man, shit, I ain't hooping, so fuck it. You know, which is bad attitude. But you know, if I would have had good mentorship around me to, you know, keep me focused, man, you know, it was a no-brainer. So my sophomore year, I ended up playing.
Okay.
I played JV. William Pike, Breon Cotton, Tyrone Gordon, Trent Sanders, Eddie Silas, Deron Rogers, Shelton Williams. We had some freshmen, Tyson, Kinsby,
Oh yeah, shout
Carl
out.
Sims, RP Carl Sims, Kurt, RP Kurt. That was our JV squad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, and that squad would have won state 03.
Mm-hmm.
But Dina wanted to go with the sophomores because at the time that was Billy.
Yeah.
That was Tyson.
Yeah.
That was Javon Campbell. That was Marcus Landry. That was Willathon. That was Marquise Chambers. That was I might be missing some guys out. Did I see Billy Mimis?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Can't forget my guys, man. But they was the guys, man. That's playground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They was doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, if I was a coach too, I'm doing that too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the move I'm doing.
Yeah.
But those are the guys that I ended up playing with my senior year. I was the only senior with those guys. So my sophomore year, the whole core group didn't make it to junior year. Junior year was pretty interesting because, man, we had about 30 guys on the team. I'm dead ass serious. People don't really we had 30 guys on the team, man. Only 12 could suit up.
Yeah.
Now you see what that practice like, and I'm talking about that was the reason why we was top 5 in the country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was eligible my junior year as well. You know what I mean? But it was so much talent. Man, I'm playing 5-star. We got Greg Brown, Boo Wade, Carl Landry, Wante. You know what I mean? Then you got Marcus Phillips. You got Marcus Phillips. You got T. You got Hank McGowan. You got forget his name, man. Light-skinned kid. Shoot the shit out the ball, man. Fuck, I can't forget his name. I can't remember his name, bro. But, and it's a couple of other guys on there too, man. But I'm saying like me, Trenton, Theron, Carl, Kurt, Tyson, like all these guys was practicing. You got 30 guys, like, you feel me? Like, so, and we practiced for 45 minutes.
I heard Diener practices was like super quick, man. Y'all got to it, then y'all was up out of there, man.
Bro, that was by far the best 45 high intensity, very competitive.
Yeah.
45 minutes ever, bro.
Yeah.
My college practices, my professional practices wasn't that competitive, bro.
Yeah. Let me ask you, Fred, bro, was there like a niche you could kind of find to get in the games, to get some tick, or it was like, man, it's just dog eat dog out here, bro?
It wasn't no niche.
Yeah.
It was just those guys was better.
Yeah.
Those guys had names.
At the end of the day, yeah.
You know what I mean? And this was the niche. We played against King, Washington, Marshall, and then we played against Pulaski, Juneau.
I got you.
So when we played against Pulaski, Juneau, North Division, I played against North. I kicked their ass.
Yeah.
I suited up halftime.
Yeah. Let me ask you, bro, because I just made a post about this earlier. Was it ever in your mind, man, let me probably try to go somewhere where I can be featured or can get some tick? Because, like, I see all these guys here, and they good, but I'm good, too. Like, I want some shine to get my stuff off. So was that ever in your mind, or it's like, no, I got to be with the best?
It was two things, man. Like I said, I wasn't recruited to come there.
Yeah.
I went in and made my way. You know what I mean? I took whatever that came. You feel me? So, Diener wasn't knocking down my door. Al wasn't coming to, you know what I'm saying, like they was doing other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like, dude can play. Like my sophomore year, I go to Al's office during lunchtime. I'm in the gym shooting with Al. I'm shooting. I'm getting reps up. And during that time, we had rec during lunch period.
Yeah, GB spoke on that.
So we was hooping in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, we getting reps up. You know what I mean? Like niggas hooping. So that's kind of like, was like, okay, we got something. And I was on JV at the time. So Al like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Diener seen that shit. So he was like, okay, you know, you got a shot. Not a bum. Like, you know, but at the time we got 5-star players over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I get it.
and you got a young Diener in his prime, you know, winning championships. He ain't trying to hear no bullshit.
Right.
He cocky as a bitch right now, like as he should be. He winning. I mean, because a lot of people get talent, but they don't win.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they practicing 7 a.m., 4:30 to 8, and they still come see Vincent and get blew the fuck out.
Yeah.
We practicing 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
The second string blowing you the fuck out too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of those guys don't get a lot of respect, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but the third string blowing your ass out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So for me, bro, I'm the type of individual where I'm not gonna quit if I start something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finna quit, bro. Like I want a motherfucker to respect my approach. And I don't want to feel like I'm cheating myself if I quit, bro. My dad told me that, like, you ain't no motherfucking quitter, bro.
Mm-hmm. So give me the rundown, bro. When you was 6'3" sophomore year, then you came back 6'7" junior year, bro. What was people saying, bro? Like, this can't be the same cat, bro. What was going on with you?
Bro, to be honest with you, bro, I didn't even know I shot up like that. I was just doing a lot of sleeping over there. So, bro, like, I was hooping and sleeping, bro. And before I knew it, it just was like, man, I can't fit these pants on.
Yeah.
Dang.
You got high waters on.
Yeah, like, dang, like I just was wearing them last month. Like, what's going on? So that's kind of like, and then I start, you know, people started looking at me like, damn, I'm tall as hell.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, shit, I don't see myself. You know what I'm saying? So, but Al still was like, you gonna play. You gonna play, man. Keep working on your shot. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep working on your handle and shit, man. Shout out to Al, man. Al put a lot of time into my development. You know what I mean? He put a lot of time in my development. He was in Diener era. Like, he was one of my support over at the V. I mean, even though he was limited, but
I get it.
He was one of the ones who vouched for me. And he also helped develop me.
That's dope, man.
You know
Shout out
I mean?
to him. Shout out to. So now we're gonna run down your senior year. This your last year at the V. You got the height, you got the game. You know what I'm saying? What was the expectations for you, and how did it end out for you there, bro?
Man, it was still a challenge. That summer, I worked out with UWM. Me, Eddie, Theron, shit. We was at UW that summer, man. And that summer, Washington was stacked, Juno was stacked, Torrey was predicted to be player of the year, which he was.
Yeah.
It's fucking outstanding. But none of that shit mattered to us.
Yeah.
None of that shit mattered to me at the end of the day, because I'm like this. I could go to y'all school and start and kick y'all ass, but I want Vincent across my chest.
That's real.
My cousin won a championship. I belong here.
Yeah.
I done practice. I done kick niggas' ass in practice. Like, these niggas know. I was kicking niggas' ass in practice. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I didn't play AAU, so that was the difference. If I would have played AAU, it would have been a different story.
Yeah.
But going into my senior year that summer, I had a sit down with Mesmer. Hines was the coach.
Oh, okay. Shout
Durr
out to
Hines was the coach over at Mesmer.
Yeah.
I went over to Mesmer, man. I had a meeting with them, man. I was finna transfer. B-Dub, Durham, like, look, man, you ain't getting no burn over there. You need to get up out of there.
Yeah.
And for a split second, I was like, yeah, I should jump. Like, I should leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I entertained. I told my mom, like, man, I'm finna go to Mesmer. Like, they want me to come over there. They had Remy over there. B-Dub was over there. Cal was over there. A couple of other guys I can't remember. But we had a sit down, man, and I left that meeting. It was up to me. And I just couldn't do it. It was just like, I was like, man, my last year, me leaving after all the shit I did at Vincent, you know, meaning putting the work in, I would say, you know, the blood, sweat, and tears that I put into Vincent, practice, development, it was like, I can't do it. And that summer also, Tyler James was coming back, but he ended up going prep school.
Oh, okay.
So if he would have came back, I don't know if y'all knew it, but they was trying to get Robert Dixon to transfer from King to come over and some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and a couple of other guys was gonna transfer over, but Dion left our junior year while we was playing. Dion transferred from Bayview, so he came in and took somebody's spot.
Mm-hmm.
He came in and took somebody's spot. I don't know who it was, but for shit, first game he's starting. We playing Whitney Young and he out there. I'm like, damn, I thought T was supposed to be out there. You know what I mean? But shit, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And you know, throughout practice and shit, you know, we playing, and even during the games, you know, we going to places, Dion doing his thing, telling D, hey, don't fucking shoot that. Next year. You know what I'm saying? Saying shit like that, man. I mean, because our junior year, I have to say this going to my senior year, it's like Greg and Boo was the only ones who was getting a shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like all of those guys wasn't no room. So now we got senior year, Dion gone. He telling me, bro, you need to come to prep. I'm like, bro, I can't afford no fucking prep, bro.
Right.
He went to Brewster Academy. The same school that the Cavaliers point guard went to. And Dre went to prep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So after his junior year, so that's Draylon junior year, Tyson and Kurt, they transferred to Custer.
Mm-hmm.
So what little competitive edge we had, which would have won a championship, left.
Yeah.
Mark Mitchell took them guys.
Shout out to Mark, man.
Mark Mitchell became the coach, man. They went over there. I mean, it is what it is, man. When you got it, you got it, man. So those guys went to Custer, man, and Custer went on to go upstate.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, we was watching them on TV. You know what I mean? I was the only senior on the team with sophomores.
Yeah.
Now, had I known what was going on, I was out of the loop. Like I said, I was a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Had I known what was going on, I would have reclassified and went back and played with those guys again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So then it would have been different. So, because when I left, he started bringing in the Cotton Brothers came, Elliott came.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bunch of taller. It was like he had the taller guys. And I'm like, damn, was I ahead of my time? Like, you got big guards and shit. Like, you feel me? So, like one of those type of situations where that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, man. You know, sometimes the timing don't be right, you know, but had I known, I would have reclassified because I didn't play my freshman year.
Yeah.
And I was still of age.
Yeah. So you was young for your grade. Yeah.
Yeah. I was still of age because those guys that I played with just a year younger, you know, if not the same age. So we still could have been. And at the end of the day, man, this is a business. You know what I'm saying? So 1 year back would have did numbers for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's another year development. That's another year to be seen because a lot of guys who had names still went on the circuit that summer to get recruited. It's the same thing, you know, and some of those guys are 2 years behind, but 1 year in age. We're just talking about the business and how it worked.
Yeah.
So senior, playing with sophomores. Man, those guys developed, man. We helped, you know, it was a dog fight, man. Me and Marcus Landry, shout out to my bro. He got a farm. He doing this big one.
Yeah, shout out to him.
He definitely was a workaholic, man. Like, he did the best he could, man, in every way. He vouched for me, even when Diener was on some hating shit. That's my brother, man. Like, he did a lot for me, you know. And I left that year, man, with a chip on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And like everybody who leave Vincent that didn't get a chance to showcase their talent had chips on their shoulder because it's like, damn, bro, I knew I could have did it at the V, like, because it's Vincent, bro. Everybody want to be a part of a winning program. I don't give a fuck what they say. You want to be a part of a winning program. You want to have that Vincent on your chest. I was one of the ones who did it. I didn't have a stellar career at high school, but hell, I still put that V on my chest, though.
Yeah.
It's engraved, though. So, you know what I mean? Like, I wear it well. I learned a lot. Even going to college, after college, graduating and becoming a professional, I learned and took a lot of my base foundation from on the tape, off the tape, man, ball, hand, like all of that shit.
Yeah.
I learned, and it groomed me to become a champion.
That's real.
I might not have won it at Vincent, but I got 4 championships professionally. You know what I mean?
So we're gonna get into this, man. So it didn't necessarily go how you wanted it at the V, but you definitely got something from there. Working hard, you know what I'm saying, going against the best. Now, in terms of like options for college, did you have any offers? You know what I'm saying? Any interest? What was the move for you, bro, when you was getting up out of there?
Man, to my understanding, I had no one knocking at my door.
That's crazy.
Leaving my senior year.
Yeah.
And but I did. We're gonna get to that. I later on found that out along the lines. But I ended up going to Waukesha County Technical College, bro. My first year out. I went there. We won a championship. Shout out to one of my brothers, because I went to Waukesha County Technical College because Dennis Casey went to Waukesha.
Okay, yeah.
My cousin
family went there, yeah.
You know what I mean? So JD went there. They went to Marshall. They won a championship. You feel what I'm saying? So when I went there, we won a championship.
Oh, that's dope.
Our season ended. I called Vincent, like, I called Diener, like, hey, Diener, man, our season over with, man. We won it, man. I just want to come back and practice. Like, I just want to still, you know what I mean? Like, because I still knew them guys, you know, and I just know that their practice was intense and I could still hoop. You know what I mean? And guys was coming back during the season, during break. All guys always come back and practice with us. You know what I mean? So he was like, yeah, come on. You know what I mean? Like, without a doubt. And then I transferred. So after I won a championship, that summer, Kankakee came knocking.
That's a good look.
So what happened was John Allen gave me this guy's phone number. His name was Ken Hasty. Ken Hasty had a lot to do with my basketball development after high school. If I would have met Ken Hasty my sophomore year, I would have been a 5-star athlete. I would have been a 5-star athlete because wasn't nobody 6'7" shooting at that time. Everybody was on the block. You know what I'm saying? The only big guard we had was Dre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe Romalis from Washington. Torrey wasn't no big guard. He was a power small forward.
Yeah.
You know, dunk the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Snatch hella rebounds. Mid-range was through the roof.
Yeah,
but he wasn't no 3-point shooting, coming off them ball screen, probing, pocket pass. He wasn't doing that. Still was player of the year. But what I'm saying is, for me, that's what helped develop me. Over that summer, I kept working. Kankakee started calling. We drove down there. Kankakee was calling. Highland Community College was calling. Vincennes was calling. Chipola was calling. And a couple of other junior colleges like in the area. Wasabi was calling. And before I say this, man, I got to give a shout out to Steve, man. Steve was one of the guys, man, because after I played my senior year, I went and played Pro-Am at Sherman Park. You know what I'm saying?
Steve White?
Steve, Big
man,
Steve.
Shout out to Big Steve, man. He was
Big
on the
Steve,
pod.
bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to bro.
Big Steve, one of them guys, man.
Yeah.
It's much homage and respect. Every time I see him to this day, I always remind him I appreciate what he did, bro, because nobody did it. I'm playing Pro-Am, bro. I'm playing with Lavelle. RP Lavelle, bro. We won a championship, bro. We won the Pro-Am championship. He was the coldest nigga in the league, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Went on and played in Germany and, you know, eventually, you know, RP. But what I'm saying is, during that window, playing in Pro-Am, all the best guys, and Steve like, bro, he must have came in, I caught that bitch and dunked it.
Yeah.
He like, dog, call me, I got a school for you.
Yeah.
You need to go, call this guy. He gave me like 4 schools, bro. Nobody else did. You feel me? That was adding on to more schools to my shit. So over that summer, I was able to go visit these schools, man. I call it the meat market now. You know what I mean? Like, cause you go into the meat market and you got to make it out.
Yeah.
And everyone I went to, I made it out. So I went to Kankakee. They had their recruits there 1 year. He like, you know, walking us in the room, showing us all the accolades, showing me James Hall on the book.
Yeah.
You know, all of that shit. I'm like, I lied and told him, like, yeah, I know who James Hall is. Like, yeah, I know, yeah, Milwaukee. Anybody from Milwaukee, like, when I leave, like, I'm rooting Milwaukee. Like, if they from Milwaukee, I ain't no hating ass nigga. Like, that's home. Like, hell yeah. Like, regardless if they was solid good or not. Like, you feel me? But he was trying to, like, intimidate us. Like, if you can't play like this, you're not going to get a spot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going out there. I'm looking down there and seeing that the guys that already got scholars, looking at the guys that's in a position like me. And I'm just like, bro, these niggas ain't shit. And I went and showed them that they weren't shit. It wasn't no scholar. And by the end of the practice, they shut the shit down because I was shooting crazy, bro. Shooting like Steph. No bullshit. Like, I was wet as a bitch. Like, anytime I'm going, that's a job interview. Anytime I'm going to a job interview, I was well prepared. So I wowed them. They liked it. They like, that's your scholarship right there. Sign. We don't want you to go to no other schools. We know you're going to Highland, Vincennes, and all them other schools. Just sign right now. I'm like, damn.
That's
like,
love, though.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that was the first time I felt wanted. Yeah. But other schools wanted me. I'm like, damn, my mama can't come to, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
Kankakee a little ways away. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a little ways, but she can drive.
Okay.
But them other schools can't go to Florida, can't go to Texas, can't go to, you feel me? So I was kind of like, damn, like, so I kind of wanted to stay closer to home. You know what I mean? So I ended up going to Kankakee, bro. I played with Chad Spicer. I played with my other guy from Racine. He went to Case. He went to Case, I think. He went to Case, bro. He was nice as a bitch, bro. But he had a lot of kids. He had a family, you know what I'm saying? But he was cold, bro. He was cold as fucking high school, bro. D1 nigga. Easy. Trail. I can't forget, man. You know, I'm gonna remember his name. My fault, bro. I forgot your name. I got a lot of thoughts in my head. But Chad Spicer, Division I All-American, went to Utah State. Me and him was preseason All-Americans.
Oh, that's dope.
We went to Rick Ball camp and tore that shit down over the summer. They paid for me, him, and this nigga from Memphis. I forget his name. We used to call him Fool. We used to say Fool a lot. Fool. I forget that name. Him, he was an athletic ass nigga. And his guard, Trinell Bridges is the guy. My fault, Trinell. My fault,
shout
bro.
Out to love. You. Yeah, shout out to you.
Trinell Bridges, bro. That's my nigga. That's my dog. But yeah, he sent us down there, bro. And we was kicking ass, bro. That's when I ran into Tyrone, who ended up he was at Vincennes. And you know, we was going at it, bro. Like, to the point to where all the crowd started following our games everywhere we played. And from that camp, that's when I became preseason All-American. I started getting hella letters, bags. I'm leaving with bags, bro. Big bags. Me and bro leaving with big bags out the office. They like, Durr, we got Kentucky. Durr, we got UNLV. Durr, we got UCLA. Durr, we got I had Pac-10, I had Pac-12, I had SEC. Bags, bro.
What's going through your mind at this time, bro?
At this time, bro, I'm ready to get in the gym. I'm calling Ken like, man, these schools is like, they reaching out, they sending letters and shit. Like, man, what's up? Like, that don't mean shit. You ain't got no fucking scholarship. Get your ass in the gym. Yeah, I'm like,
that's real.
Well, shit. Let's get in the gym then. Fuck it. You know what I mean? So, you know, we just kept working, bro. And like I said, I transferred. I did my 24, 12 and 12 at Waukesha County.
Mm-hmm.
Transferred to Kankakee. When I get to Kankakee, they telling me, you gonna graduate.
Yeah.
All your shit good.
Yeah.
They put me in all these bullshit ass classes, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean? So my bags started going from turkey bags, duffel bags to nothing. Because at that time, you had to have 60% of your associate's degree completed before you can go into a Division I school, NCAA. If you didn't have 60%, then you can go through a ROTC program where you would have to redshirt. So I got caught up into that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once we completed our season, I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, I went from getting all these bags into this. So I'm talking to the coach, and he like, well, Fred, you know, it's nothing about your game. It's just you're not gonna graduate. So all the coaches kind of went in a different direction. I'm like, but y'all told me I was gonna graduate.
Right.
I came here with you know what I mean? Like, y'all told me this. This is the reason why I signed with y'all. Otherwise, I would have went to another school who would have made sure I graduated. Highland,
right?
who ended up kicking our ass in the regions.
Yeah.
By 1 point.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I look back like, damn, bro, I should have went to Highland, bro. I would have been through there. Easy. But when you don't have that proper help, man, people who can pick up the phone and make that happen, that's what you go through. So, you know, I got caught up in that. So now I got to sit out a year. Now I go to Lake County College.
Or just to finish the rest of your...
Just to finish my school, bro. I'm driving to Lake County College, bro, working out. I'm sitting out, working out, going to school every day. Lake County College got some players on the team. They was decent. They was doing some shit. You know what I mean? So every day I'm going to the gym while they in practice. They see me over there balling. I'm kicking niggas' ass. They like, bro, come hoop. I'm like, bro, I can't hoop no more, bro. I did 2 years already.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, bro, well, just come practice with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I'll practice with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But then it was like, oh, man, we can't have you practice because now you're a liability. You know, you're not insurance. You know, if something happened, we don't want to be responsible. You know, that type of shit. So
they couldn't have you sign no waiver? Like, man,
Nah, bro. And I knew the coach. He was like, man, I want you to, but I can't. My hands is tied.
I get it. Yeah.
So what they did was Chicago State come knocking. Danny went to Chicago State. Danny O. Shout out to Danny O. You know what I'm saying? So when they start calling, they like, look, we finna get you in the ROTC program. Come over here. So they second semester, I'm over there. Shout out to the little guard who be coming and winning the money tournament and shit. Bryce. He be with the Chicago team.
Okay.
In the money tournament.
Yeah, the all county.
The all county. He was at Chicago State. That was like my host every time I went down there. Him and this guy named B. I used to stay with them, bro. Like, I had my own dorm and shit. Every time I go down there, like, they give me the keys. Like, it was like I went there. You know what I'm saying? But I was at Lake County. So I'm always down there every weekend. I'm going down there. I'm hooping and working out with the team. It was another guy who came from Highland who remembered me from Kankakee. And he was like, bro, why the fuck you go to Kankakee, bro? We wanted you so bad, bro. I'm like, damn. That's just how it went.
Yeah, I ain't know at the time, what I'm saying? Bro.
So then when I went there, bro, all the papers were signed, bro. I was finna go. They said, damn, bro, you got caught up in the sauce. They just cut the ROTC program.
Come on, Fred, man. Come on, man.
I'm like, what? And that next year, bro, they went to the tournament. They won their conference and went to the tournament, bro. I was supposed to have been
on that team.
I would have been on that team, bro, going to the tournament. You know what I mean? So what happened was, went back to the crib. I'm back in Milwaukee at my sister's house in the basement. And Westline in the basement. I get a call. And I got a kid too. No, not at that time. That was my senior year, not at that time. But I was in the basement in my sister's house and they called me because I was finna go to Wayne State.
Yeah.
I was finna go to Wayne State. Wayne State called me. I was doing summer classes. Finna go to Wayne State. Tim Anderson went to Crane High School from Chicago. He's assistant coach at Illinois right now. Tim Anderson was the assistant coach at Panhandle State University, Oklahoma Panhandle State University. Man, he played there. He called me. He said, "Hey, Joe, we heard a lot about you. We got a scholarship for you. And we know you eligible. Come on with it." I'm like, "What? Y'all got a scholarship for me right now? Man, we got a scholarship for you and you eligible." I said, "All right, well, shit. Okay, cool. I'll come." At this point, I'm like, "They ain't give me no ticket. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying?"
I can't even do it.
He called me back like, "Hey, what's your email?" Gave my email, sent the ticket. I'm like, "Oh, shit. This shit for real."
Yeah.
Man, I packed my shit up so fast.
Yeah.
Packed my shit up. Call my guys like, "Hey, what's up with Panhandle State? Like, anybody heard? Like, ooh, like what's going on over there?" Ooh,
Yeah.
like I'm calling. So when I find out who they got 5-core group, 5 guys from Lake County from when I was going.
Yeah.
So I called them like, "Yo, what's up?" These are Chicago niggas. They from the Chi.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "What's up?" They're like, "Hell no, Joe, we good. We down here already.
Yeah,
Come on, nigga, we need you."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm coming." Like, so I get there, pack my shit, I'm gone. They got a scholarship for me, bro. Oklahoma was in the middle of nowhere, which was good for me.
Yeah.
I can completely focus. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Not saying that I wasn't going, because also I had Northern Illinois. I was working out with Northern Illinois and Chicago State, like Tom. And then I also had Tom Weitzel, bro. Avery Smith was gonna go there too before he went down to prep and JUCO.
Okay.
Loyola.
Oh yeah.
Loyola was on. I went and visited with Loyola too. I had some schools that was trying to.
Man, Chicago was showing you love.
Man, they was trying to get me. They was trying to get me through there. They like, "Man, this ain't nothing."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they like, it's the NCAA rule.
Yeah.
With the timing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. So like I said, it wasn't that I wasn't a Division I athlete, man. I had the offers, man. It just was the timing, man. You know, and I didn't know, but I just kept going. You know what I mean? So when I ended up getting the blessing and the opportunity to go to Oklahoma Panhandle State, man, I made the best of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was there with 5 guys from Chicago. And man, we made the best of it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we made history there. You know, we beat Division I school. We played my junior year. We played Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts was ranked top 10 in the country. They had a guy by the name of Gabe Green.
Mm-hmm.
He was top 10 in the country. Centers. League was looking at him. And the point guard of that team was Enoch from Bayview.
Yeah, shout out.
You know what I'm saying? So at that time, he like, "Fred, what up, bro?" Like, I'm like, "Damn, what was happening?" I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Bro, this shit, bro, it's lit, bro. I can't believe we playing y'all, but this is what you got to do." Woo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So I go out there, take care of business. First half, I get 11. 4 fouls.
In the first half?
First half.
Oh, nah.
So we having a solid game, but you know, like when Division I play Division II, you can't touch them.
No.
And I'm playing D. Like I'm like out here, I'm like, you niggas ain't shit. And they seen that, they like, "Oh nah, get him out the game."
Yeah.
Like that's too, like he you know what I'm saying? And it was a close game. Halftime probably was like 38-45.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them, us, 38-45, Division II, Division I, they topped in the country. We end up getting blown out, bro. Second half, I foul out.
Yeah.
Bro, it went, before you know it, we get blew out by 40. But what I'm saying is, me not fouling out, that's an easy 22-23 for the game. We close. I think we would have won. You know what I'm saying? We had a nice system. My coach at the time, he was an asshole, high intensity. R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
He ended up dying a few years ago. But he was one of the guys that used to tell me to get my individual boxes in order because he's seen a lot of potential in me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to him, man. He was just high intense. Like I couldn't deal with him. Like I don't
Yeah.
like I'm not the guy that need high level intensity because
Mhm.
I got my own intensity. I'm chill. Like I can respond to certain things. Like, you know, but me and him used to bump heads a lot, man. We actually got into it, like for real, like because he had the philosophy like, well, I'm gonna take this away from you. I'm gonna get under your skin.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, bro, I don't need you to do that. Like, you're gonna get the wrong side of me.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? So like, you know, play double doubles, big schools, you know. We got what we got.
Yeah.
You know, and when we lost, we didn't get what we got.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So going into my senior year now, he finna leave.
Mm.
So I was finna be probably new player of the year. I was leading the league in threes. I was leading our team. I was averaging 17. He kicked me off the team the last.
Oh, no.
He kicked me off the team the last 3 weeks. In the last 3 weeks, my brother LaShawn Anderson went on a tear. He averaged 30 in them 2 weeks.
Mm.
So his average went from 17 to 25.
Yeah.
He got newcomer. He got
Yeah.
all of this shit, all these accolades while I'm at the crib. I mean, at the dorm
Yeah.
on campus, not playing because me and the point guard got into it. And in Texas UTP, Texas Premium Basin. We got into it because, hell, I'm the hot man, man. You the point guard. You supposed to give it to the hot guy. Coach drew up the play. We tied up. You come to me, it's game.
Yeah.
He go somewhere else. In the huddle, he like, man, I'm trying to do it, but your man's and this and that. And I'm like, he's Chicago nigga. I'm like, bro, I didn't draw up the play. Why you mad at me? You know what I'm saying? So like we go in the locker room, bro. We duke it out. I end up getting seven stitches. He end up getting 12 stitches, and shit, he get kicked off. I get kicked off, and that was the end of the junior season. You know what I mean?
Man.
So he ended up leaving. The coach ended up leaving, and then our senior year, me and the guys had a meeting. Like, look, man, we got something good here. We done worked out over summer, man. We gonna come back and win this shit, but we're going to go to the athletic director and tell him that we would rather him be the coach than some new guy come in, get to pulling scholarships and burying guys on the bench. So when we did that, he was honored. He took it. He accepted it. He became our coach. So my senior year, man, we started off well, man. We ended up beating Colorado State on ESPN.
Oh, that's a big win.
OT. I had 25. My other guy, Will Stevenson, he had 29, 30. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'6", I'm 6'7". He had bounced though. Like he was, you know what I'm saying? He was like a Tory. And we also played Oklahoma State too.
Okay, yeah.
We played Oklahoma State my senior year in preseason. We played Oklahoma State. We played North Texas.
Tory probably was gone by the time
Tory was gone already. Because I had called him and I'm like, man, who is this nigga Anderson over here? And like, oh, dude ain't shit. Like, he a bitch woo type shit. Like, so I'm guarding dude. Like, it was a real close game. But once again, it's D1. They refs is going for them. They don't want to lose to a Division I school or Division II school because if we beat them, we don't get paid. I don't know if people know that. Like, they pay Division II schools to come play Division I. You know what I'm saying? So if you beat us, man, we ain't paying y'all. Get y'all, find y'all way back. You feel me? So we got all this practice, bro. Like we D1 players, man. Like all the guys that I played with, easily D1. Similar stories. You know, it is what it is. But it don't matter where you at, bro. It's how you perform. You know what I mean? So we just stayed together, bro. And those games got us closer and closer. Each time we closer and closer. Like, so we had Colorado State right before Christmas, December. No, we had Colorado State January. I had just came back home, and that's when I found out that I had my daughter. Right before practice, before we played Colorado State, I'm on the bus like, I got that call like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
And she was back in the mill?
In the mill, bro. Like, she told me she was pregnant. I'm like, shit, bro. Like, my heart dropped to my ass. And I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, I ain't even want to tell my mama because my mama was mad as much. She like, you don't need to have no baby. You baby yourself type. You know,
Yeah.
So. And I was depressed, bro. I was depressed. It flatlined me before the game. So I go into the game with bad energy. Me and the coach damn near get into it. Like, Fred, what the fuck is wrong with your energy? Like, why you not running? Everybody on the fucking line. I got an attitude. I could have had a different approach, but I just didn't know how to approach a white coach with this type of situation that I got going on.
Yeah.
Because, bro, you wouldn't understand. You know what I'm saying? But when I told him, you know, he understood. So I didn't start that game. Came off the bench. I came off the bench like 15 minutes in the first half, maybe 12. So when I came off the bench, man, we was down. So we got that shit together. Like, hold on, man, let's get this shit together, man. So we cut that shit down. Halftime, we go in, we probably like down 10 or some shit. Man, we kept chipping away. Second half, man, we kept chipping away. Before you know it, it's OT. We tied it up. Now it's OT. Now I'm like, man, we got these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
They sweet. I was guarding this one guard, man. I'll never forget him, man. He was fast as hell, bro. He was fast as fuck. He was like one of their best players, but they also had 2 footers that ended up going to the league. Will Stevenson dunked on that nigga. Never forget him. He was in the league. He went and played for Utah Jazz because they from Colorado.
Yeah.
So he once he dunked dude, flatline. I'm sweating dude. He still got off, but I'm on his ass. Like, he like 5'10", bro. Fast as shit, but I'm just using my length on him.
Yeah.
And I'm using my length on him.
Yeah.
And, bro, it ended up working in our favor, bro. Like I say, man, I ended up the game with 25, bro. I was the second leading scorer, bro. I was the first leading scorer. My guy from Brooklyn, Basil, he was the third leading scorer. And yeah, bro, we went to the break. I came home to Christmas, went back to Vincent, worked out, called Al, like, hey, man, I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in the gym. I'm trying to get on the Vertimax. I'm trying to get on the gun. You know what I'm saying? So I go back to Vincent, work out, you know what I mean? And when I get back to school my senior year, man, we end up losing 3 guys. Basil, that was our 6th man. He was 6th man of the year. 2 posts. And a point guard. So now that move, my guy Shay, he getting busy.
Yeah.
Player of the year, junior year.
Yeah.
He got to come point guard now. So now he come from being a dog to now he got to facilitate. Now we got another guy off the bench that's not been playing. Now he's in the rotation. So it's kind of like the camaraderie wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we had to like figure that shit out on the fly. And I'm trying to tell my guy Shay, like, bro, fuck, bro, stop passing, bro. Just get the buckets. He like, bro, it ain't like that, bro, playing the point. No, you play the point. I'm like, hell no, I ain't playing the point. Like, my handles ain't like that.
Like, you do
exactly.
it then. Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro. So, you know, later on in my professional year, I'm gonna come back to that. But all of those obstacles, bro, prepared me for life after basketball. You know what I mean? Going through all of those hoops and obstacles and ups and downs. And, you know, I never quit, bro. I kept going. I kept fighting because, you know, I wanted to get my degree from my mama.
Yeah, for sure.
First in the family to get it. No one has it. A few of my guys have them, and it's no knock to them, man. But, you know, and I encourage them to go back and get it because that's what we do it for.
Yeah.
Not saying that we're going to, you know, really utilize it for what it is, but it's an accomplishment, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's a trophy for our parents. You know, it gives them bragging rights, you know what I mean, because they don't have one. But I did that, you know what I mean? I graduated, and then I got an opportunity to try out for the Rochester Razor Sharks.
Yeah.
And I also had a contract to go to Germany right out of college.
Did you have an agent, or it was just all?
I had an agent.
Okay.
And I got invited to Portsmouth, and I got invited to Tulsa 76ers tryout for the G League.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to all of that. When I went to Ports, that's when I really got the offer to Germany.
Yeah.
And I ain't know shit about overseas.
Right.
I just knew. I'm like, Germany, damn, because my dad was in the military and he played when he was in the military in Germany. So that's the only thing I knew in my head. I'm like, damn, my dad was he played, but I'm like, damn, so what the fuck? So I'm calling people around, like, they really like, shit, you know, like, go overseas.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't had no passport.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no passport. So when it come time to leave, I'm like, oh, shit, bro. And then I'm like, bro, I was broke. Fucking broke, my nigga. Like, I was working at the Boys and Girls Club that summer at Sherman Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
All summer. You know what I mean? And going to the gym. So I couldn't afford to go get my passport expedited in Chicago because I didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You know what I mean? So I ended up going to New York. They had a tryout in Chicago at Chicago at Michael Jordan old trainer facility. Another meat market. Went there, shut that bitch down. They offered me a contract halfway through the camp. The head guy from New York, coach Rob Baker, coach at Cincinnati under Bob Huggins, coached Kenyon Martin at Cincinnati, helped develop him. You know what I mean? Like, this was my coach in Rochester, New York. Philadelphia ties, 76ers. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he came to Milwaukee, and at the same time, he came to bring me my contract. They had a Korean camp going on. And guess who was in the Korean camp?
What's up?
Deontay Tatum.
Shout out to Tay. Yeah.
Deontay Tatum was at the Korean camp at the same time. I was there because I had to meet him at the hotel, the Intercontinental Hotel, to sign my contract. And he was like, man, you know a guy named Deontay Tatum? I'm like, yeah. Tay Butter?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, he point guard right now. He's working out for the Korean camp. You know, he's trying to, he's a pretty solid guard. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. That was like motivation for me. I'm like, damn, Tay Butter. I'm like, that's niggas getting $30,000 a month over here. You know what I'm saying? So I just signed my contract. It was my contract was for, I think, like $1,200 a week. You know what I mean? So I signed for $1,200 a week, playing in the States. I'm like, shit. I didn't leave until December. I'm like, shit, that's kind of valid. Yeah. $1,200 a week. Hell, I'm seeing $1,200 a month.
Yeah, you
at
can do something
the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm geeked, but not knowing that ain't shit. Like, you can get fired. I ain't make the team. I just signed a contract. Like, they can void that shit out anytime. That's the business of professional basketball. So once I get there to training camp in December, before we leave, Mark Mitchell used to host these private sessions at Custom. It used to be Marshall Williams, Draylon, Vo, me. Who else was Bikes? Was Bikes out? No, I don't think Bikes was done yet. No, not Bikes. There's a couple of other guys that was in the gym at that time that was around our time that finished school. We used to just really get it in, man, and niggas just started. Oh, Joel Tucker was around.
Yeah, shout out to him.
He was still playing, so they was leaving. Dre was working. He was finna go to the G League. And I think we was leaving around the same time. I think he might have left in November, and then I left in December. I was one of the last ones to leave and shit. And then when I went, shit, I ain't come back.
Yeah.
When he got my contract, man, made the team. Won my first championship that year. And it was pretty interesting that year, man. It felt like I was back at Vincent again.
Speak on it.
Because it was highly competitive. I'm here with these guys, playing with these guys that I heard about and watched on TV. Now I'm playing in practice with these niggas. These niggas went high Division 1,
Yeah.
and I went D2. And we on the same team.
Yeah, we the same now.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, oh, this shit really don't mean nothing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like, they leave after the season and go overseas and get another check.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm under their umbrella. Like they like, nah, bro. Like you got it, man. Just just coast it out. Wait your turn, type shit. I'm like, I ain't waiting for shit, bro. You feel me? Like,
yeah. Y'all
gonna feel me and see me every day. And they did, and they liked that, bro. The coach liked it. That was one of the reasons why I made the team. You know what I mean? I got in and got my extra work in. And I really enjoyed it, man. It was something that I didn't see coming. You know what I mean? I won my first championship as a professional. I came back home. Man, Dre had just did his first year in the Middle East, where he was about to sign a dual contract, and he got fucked over in the game by his agent. This is the first time we're learning this shit, man, because we brothers, like we talking on the phone and shit.
Yeah.
Me, Dre, Dion, and Vo. But we used to get it in the gym, bro. I'm talking about we used to shoot 1,000 shots up twice a day. Hey, UW, like we'll keep the Dion the type of nigga here, keep the charts. All right, we finna do 500 over in this corner. We doing 500 here. We count the maids. We doing another. We coming back. We doing another 250 over here. We doing 150 right here. Like we count the maids, keeping track of progress. You know what I mean? So, and that shit really, like, that's when you really fall in love with the process in the game, bro. Like really seeing your shit go from, hitting the rim to hitting bottoms every time. Now you really knowing, like, damn, okay, these real, oh shit. Now that's when you like a real pro. You know what I mean? Like you really putting that work in, like not going to hoop, really working and mastering your shit. Because when you're a professional, you getting paid to do what you do best. At this point, I'm a shooter now. Yeah, I'm a corner shooting guy. For my team, hey, run your lane, get in the corner. Yeah, it's coming to you wet every time I come off the bench. I'm in the league. I was leading off the bench. I was leading the league in threes, bro, coming off the bench.
And it's the PBL, right?
It's the PBL. Now in the PBL, we got 3 people playing from Milwaukee. Gio was playing in the PBL. He played for the Detroit team. And damn, I forget dude's name. Shit, bro. He went to UWM and he played with Vo. And he from Detroit. He had the braids. Damn, I forget his name, bro. My fault, bro. It's gonna come back to me. Yeah. Skinner. Okay. Skinner. Yeah. Skinner played, bro. Skinner played with them. Because we went down there and we kicked their ass, bro. And, we hung out afterwards and shit. And they were like, bro, you playing for the best team in the league, bro. My team had money. Yeah. We getting paid every year, every 2 weeks. My check coming on time. I ain't got no problems with no money. Right. It's niggas overseas that's getting paid $5,000-$10,000 a month and they shit is late. My check coming every time. It's clearing every time. I'm hearing niggas like, bro, my shit ain't came, bro. I gotta wait, bro. Fred, can you send me a couple dollars? Hell yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it starts to really set in like, damn, this might not be a bad situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, making it work for myself. I'm in the States, shit. We the best team in minor league. My owner is fucking with me. He's a dentist. He owned his own dentistry and he had his own attorney firm. So he paying. Yeah. He paying like whatever you need. You feel me? I'm like, damn, this is a great situation to be in. Everybody is trying to get to New York, bro, because they know this is the best team, and then they going right overseas afterwards. So after we won that first year, man, I got the opportunity to go right overseas. They come calling. Coach like, hey, man, you got the opportunity. You got to check $7,000 a month. Go to South America. Go to Colombia. Go to fucking El Salvador. You feel me? Yeah. So like I'm talking to the guys and they telling me what's going on. They're like, yeah, bro, just go overseas, man. Get the check and come home, bro. You coming back here? Just go for 2-3 months. Was you gonna do both? You was gonna do the PBL and overseas, or you was gonna just through both, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Cause I'm seeing what they doing. They like, bro, we're not going over there because them niggas not gonna like they got money issues.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So here you gonna get paid. It's some guys that was making $60K, bro, in New York, bro. It's some guys making $60,000, bro. And this niggas in Germany making $60,000 and not getting their full payment.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's guys that was before me who came that played at Duke, who started the whole PBL run, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's guys that was getting paid. These niggas was getting my bonus was $15,000 my first year.
That's love right there.
And it came.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, I wasn't financially literate. I ain't come from no money, man. I got my money, man. I'm finna buy shit on clothes. I'm finna go get bossy. I'm finna have a great time.
Yeah.
You know, I send a little money back home, but for the most part, bro, I put blood, sweat, and tears into this shit, man. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm finna live life. You feel me? And that's what I did. You know, I lived life. You know, and my baby mama at the time, she came out and she was able to see it. My daughter came, you know. She don't remember the shit, but she came when I was playing in New York. You know what I mean? Dion came when I was playing in New York. My homegirl, Jasmine Johnson, came when I was playing in New York. That was it. That was the only people who came to New York. Out of all the people that I know, close friends, never came. It's okay. Yeah, but they weren't there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They weren't there to see all that shit. But Dion can tell you, like, damn, bro, like that shit was lit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was playing in the arena downtown New York. You feel me? Like Rochester, New York, downtown Rochester, New York. Like arena is bigger than the Panther Arena, but smaller than the Bradley Center. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. They didn't have no professional team. No so NBA team. Y'all was it then. So we was it. And the hockey team. Okay. So it was a hockey arena, professional. Okay, makes sense. So we playing in a hockey arena. So it was like 15,000 people can fit in there. 17,005 can fit in the Pfizer Forum. Yeah. So you do that math. Right. You know what I'm saying? That ain't bad. And the stands is out. They pack. They coming. Rochester's showing up. You feel me? It's like I'm in the league, bro. But I'm not in the league. Yeah. As I'm talking about support, TV, the arena, how we come out, Jumbotron, like all type of shit. It feels like a professional setting, not like a minor league. You get what I'm saying? And that's what it was, man. And I embraced it, man. Long story short, I won 3 championships there. I won 1 championship when I was overseas. That make my 4 in Central America. So I grinded it out, bro. You know, my last championship in Rochester, we went undefeated. It was kind of like getting washed in. Yeah, like, it was just like only a few teams could really hold up. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, like each year I got the opportunity to go elsewhere. I went to some China tours. I did some China tours, man. I was trying to get in Japan with Ray Nixon and Dre Line. Dre got over in Japan, or Dre got in Japan off of Ray Nixon. When he told me what he was about to do, because we was at home at the same time, he like, bro, I'm finna go to Japan, bro. Yeah. He told me, he's like, man, I don't know if I really want to go. I'm like, what you mean? Yeah. What they talking about? He's like, man, they only talking about a little bit of money. I'm like, bro,
that's an opportunity though,
you at the crib, bro. You ain't getting no money right now. Go over there, my nigga. He went over there, bro, for $15,000. No, I hope he don't get mad for me telling his business. He went over there for $15,000. This second half of the season, he left in like January, February. That nigga bubbled though. Like that's how that shit worked, man. Like he went 15, then next year he went 6 figs. Won a championship.
Shout out to Dre Line,
6
man.
figs.
Yeah, shout out to Dre Line.
So like, when you winning, bro, that's what we always talk about, bro. Win a fucking championship, bro. Just don't be playing ball. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll get cut. Like they want to see winning pedigree. You know what I'm saying? If you winning, you gonna stay. That's on your resume. So, and the shit, I want to come back and say I won. Right. Bro saying he got a championship, shit, I got one too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we can all have some type of shit talking to do when we come back. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I was trying to get over there in Japan, man. I was real close. resume just wasn't long enough.
Yeah.
That's just how it be sometimes. It wasn't that I couldn't play. You know, I almost got over there. They was, you know, hey man, if this guy don't come, I actually lost a job out to the one guy that went to Marquette. It was a wormy guy. He actually played, I think he played like Bike's junior year, or maybe Wesley Matthews and them senior year. I know he was on that team with them guys, but he ended up going over there. He had some bounce, but that's about it. He wasn't really no skilled player like that. But he got his check.
Right.
Knocking it. We're talking about evaluation. He got a check though, man. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? He got the job over me. You know what I mean? So that's how it happens sometimes. But yeah, man, I had opportunities, bro. And I made the best of them. And I'm going to say this, at the end of the day, I didn't have a long basketball celebrity type story. But I can say this, it ain't that too many guys that didn't caught a check from this shit.
Oh, that's facts.
You know what
That's
I mean?
facts, yeah.
And they didn't been a guy in high school. They didn't been a guy in college. And that's where that shit stop at. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about basketball, you talking about high school, you know, we call them Al Bundys and shit, man. It's cool. You can live out your high school days, man. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't taking none of that shit away. But when you talk about on a professional level, if you a point guard at 5'10", and you playing against point guards at 6'7", you got to be exceptionally well at 5'10". You got to be lightning fast. You got to have an impeccable career. You have to have went to one of the toughest schools. It's something that you have to be 5'10", to be going up against a 6'7" guard. You know what I'm saying? So like in high school, you got 6'7" forwards. You're going to be playing against 6'10" and 7' centers.
Right.
You got to have a 40.
Yeah.
If you ain't jumping out the gym, you're useless. Because the wing is 6'8", and he got a wet ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when people talk about basketball, is different levels to that shit, bro, regardless on what level professional. Because I done went to tryouts where I done seen Jose Winston there. I done seen Marshall Williams there. I done seen a lot of the guys there at these tryouts trying to get on. You feel me? With some other, you know, Amari Sawyer. You know what I'm saying? I done been in, I'm like, damn, these guys is elite players, and I'm in the camp with them.
Yeah. I hear you, man. So I gotta just tell you, salute, bro. Salute to the growth, salute to the grind, man. Getting where you got, going overseas, breaking into the PBL, winning the ships, man. Like, well done.
Appreciate it.
Now, just in terms of like the transition, now that your career was coming to an end, bro, what was on your mind? Like, I can't hoop forever, but I still gotta keep the grind going, and I got kids now too, bro. So what was the moves to transition?
So I'm gonna say this. Once I finished the PBL, James Hall came around.
Yeah.
James Hall came around and presented an opportunity for me to go to this camp, some team select or something like that, where they did some touring and things like that. And I went down there and I did my thing. I had $100,000 contract on the table from Germany. I tore my ACL at camp.
Damn.
Tore my ACL at camp. Before that camp, I had an opportunity to go somewhere, but it wasn't like, it wasn't like that. That was like my first big break. That was like my breakthrough.
Yeah.
At the team select, because he knew the head guy who was running it, and like I said, when you got that support, people will look out like, nah, dude can go. That's what we looking for. So they like, nah, we gonna sign him.
Yeah.
So when I tore my ACL, bro, it was in Charlotte, North Carolina. I tore my ACL the second day. And it broke my heart, bro, because it was like, damn, bro, like I did all this shit, bro, and it's the first, like, my breakthrough contract, like 6 figs on the paper, you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't fulfill it, you know what I mean? the team, shout out to the team, man. They was calling and checking on me.
Yeah.
Um,
And where was this team at, bro?
it was in Luxembourg, Germany.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they was calling and they was checking on me. You know, like, you know, when you get back, come holler at us. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what kept me going, you know. But it took my knee 3 years to really get back because I tore my MCL, LCL, and ACL.
All of it. Dang.
So, like, I went and had the surgery when I got back. Went through the rehab. My body didn't feel. It didn't feel. I wasn't 100% confident. Like, it wasn't there all the way. Like my leg muscles wasn't, like my thigh muscles wasn't there like my left leg or like it was before. So, like, I ain't really had a confidence. My confidence wasn't there. And then that's when I started working out with a trainer. And dog, he was real cool, man. And we still locked in to this day. He was training at Roosevelt, and at the time, Mike Taylor had tore his ACL.
Yeah, shout out to Mike T.
So me and Mike T was in the gym, bro, getting it in, bro. We was getting it the fuck in, bro. We was working out every day, bro, working out, like, you know what I'm saying, motivating each other, bro. And Mike T ended up getting back to where he was at.
Mm-hmm.
He was a little bit more in shape than I was on his ACL. And I don't think his ACL tear was bad as mine because he was still playing.
Yeah.
Mike T a dog though. He was still playing on his shit. So he went and had his surgery and he was able to recover back. Then he ended up tearing his shit again. Damn. You know what I mean? So the other leg though, you know what I mean? So man, we was in the gym, bro. We was in the gym getting it in, man. And when I finally got it together, like 3 years later, I went to LA. Man. I was training at Vincent. Me, Dre, Jerry Smith, Miles, Marcus. There was a lot of guys in the gym, man, getting it in that summer. At the school, at the church out there by Vincent. And I went to this camp. We made it all the way to the championship game, bro. I was a day late because they called me like, "Hey man, we're gonna call you. Come out here." Ooh, I'm like, good. I was in shape, so I went out there. Coming off the bench, took a nigga spot. We ended up getting to the championship. I had 49. I had 49 in the championship, and the guy who ended up winning the championship and the MVP ended up going to China. But the people who ran the camp, I still got the emails, man. They send me emails like, you know, you real MVP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We never seen nobody shoot the ball like you. You was outstanding. Like, and I ain't got the film no more. Like, otherwise I'll show you. But I had 49, man, in the championship, man. Like, and I had $100,000 contract waiting on me. You know,
it
what
was
I'm
all
saying?
lined
So,
up
like,
for you.
You know, it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. You know what I mean? But all of that shit prepared me for business, bro.
Yeah.
All of that prepared me for business. All of that prepared me to work for myself. All of that prepared me for marketing for myself, because at the end of the day, you got to send a resume. You got to get filmed. You got to have an interview, and you got to perform for yourself. Otherwise, you're going to get cut. I've been cut. I've been sent home. I've been not paid what they told me they was going to pay me. I've came home broke. And a lot of guys won't say that shit. But I did. And then I figured it out. Go back and get some more money. You know what I mean? Work harder. You know what I mean? So don't ever fucking give up on your dreams, bro. Do it until you can't no more. You know what I mean? Because it molds you into the next chapter in your life. Because that's only a small window, man. And you keep your nose clean, you keep your jacket clean, and you build those rapport, and you keep having those Rolodex of people that you can pick up the phone and call, that may be in the NBA, that maybe live in Houston, that maybe live in New York, that maybe live in Chicago. And Bro, what's up? What you need? I got you. You want to stay at the crib at the Airbnb? I got you. You want to use a yacht in Miami? I got you. Like real estate, architect, I got you. You know, all of that from sharing a brotherhood, like sharing the same dream. You know what I mean? The hustle and the grind don't stop. You just balling in a different arena. So when I tore my ACL, that's when I founded Ball and Knowledge. Ball and Knowledge is a lifestyle. Originally, it was ball and kicking it, but I'm like, ball and kicking it ain't really about, it's not global. And it's more so like a temporary thing. So I took out the kicking it and replaced it with knowledge because I have my degree. Yeah. And you need knowledge to be able to be successful in life. You know what I mean? On every level, no matter what it is. So I put my lifestyle together and made it a brand. I eventually started selling clothes. It went from clothes to, you know, community engagement events, from community engagement events to donating turkeys, you know, throwing parties, you know, consulting. And I just mixed it all together, you know what I mean? And 2025, September 21st was year 10 of my business still being around. Now, yes, just like my career, there's ups and downs in business, just like there's ups and downs with the economy. That's just the way it go. You know what I mean? A lot of small businesses don't make it. That's the way it go. You know what I mean? You have to keep fighting and have that stick-to-itiveness, you know, and that relentless pursuit to keep going. Sometimes you got to call a time out, regroup, get yourself together, drink some water, and go back at it. It's not going to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you just got to keep going, bro, and keep asking questions and keep poking your nose in rooms where, you know, you're not invited. Find a way, because someone going to see you. Yeah. Like, damn, bro, you keep showing up, man. You showing up to a lot of people. What's your story? What you got going on? What services you offer? You know what I mean? And when they ask those questions, they can see why you're in the situation you're in. Hey, man, why are you struggling? Well, because I did this for 5 people and those 5 people didn't pay me. Yeah. So now I'm in the red with my company. So now I have to figure out how to get out of that and go get a business loan. Oh, shit, I ain't got no money to help somebody pay me for a business loan. Or I don't have money to keep my office space because my clients aren't paying. Or, you know, got to go and pick up another hustle, another job. You know what I mean? Or you add another service to your business. It's just pivoting, man. You know what I mean? Just like on the court. You got to back up out of a press. Right. You got to be strong with the ball. You got to step through and pass. Cut. You know, it's so many different things you got to do that I use basketball with ball and knowledge so that I can continue to grow. You know what I mean? For sure. For sure. In terms of ball and knowledge, brother, what's the end goal, man? What you trying to do with this, man? Because just looking around, man, you got some stuff going on here. So what's the end goal with this, brother? I would say this, there isn't no end goal. We're going to the moon. When I say that, I mean whatever is a resource, meaning a solution to a problem, we want to be able to provide that. Yeah. You know, we are a consulting firm. We provide credit services, certified, registered through the city and state of Wisconsin. Valid. I'm looking at it right now. We do business development, meaning that we will assist you. We will provide technical assistance in developing your business the right way, meaning being bankable, to go and position your business for funding. We partner with BMO Harris to help bridge the gap for funding for none and smaller businesses who have their City of Milwaukee Office of Equity Inclusion, which is the SBE, Small Business Enterprise Certificate, which will allow you to get 25% of a prime contract. Meaning, if you are a landscaper and you are a prime contractor and you hold $1 million with the city,
Mm.
You would then give me $250,000 of that contract because I'm a small business. That will allow me a foot in the door and give me an opportunity to showcase my talent, help my business grow, give me the working capital I need to go and then hire other people to become one day positioned to be a prime contractor like yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So all these steps that we're taking to help other people with business, that's why we are a consulting firm. And this is the hub. We have 6 suites here. We're working on our podcast area and getting that developed. We have a conference room, and we have credit offices, and we have funding offices. We're licensed to be a loan originator where we can negotiate terms on your loan. We can renegotiate your loan where it is you're in a bad deal or you're in a financial hardship, or you want to get out of it. We can negotiate those terms on your behalf with the authorization of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you don't ever want to get in a position where you're feeling bad. We feel bad when we don't know. You know, sometimes you get into financial hardships. It's okay, man. Just pick up the phone and call people. But it gets discouraging when you pick up the phone and call the people who you thought that was going to answer.
Right.
The ones who you done been there for, who you done gave money to when it's hard times, and they know where to be found, or they play with your money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's when it becomes challenging. That's when it's like, whoa, shit, I'm taken by that. I wasn't ready for that. You know, when your close circle, who you think that you can ask something for, and they're not there.
Yeah.
And in fact, they're talking shit about you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have to redefine that. And that's okay. It's totally fine, man. Everybody have, you know, chapters in their life where people outgrow people and you wish them nothing but the best. And you just go on into your next chapter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? No harm, no foul. It is what it is. You made the decision. Now live with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, you know, we're just going to continue to grow and help people continue to grow. Shout out to everyone who's with me along my journey, even in hard times, who never looked at me different.
Yeah.
Who seen me for what I was, because I'm coming face value. I don't have nothing to hide. I always keep it up front. You know, that's why I like to talk about my hard times, because I know it's other people out here with hard times, man. I encourage them to talk about it. That helps their mental, their mental health. You know what I mean? So when you're able to feel comfortable in that space to figure out what the problem is. Okay, we've identified the problem. Now let's figure out the solution to it.
Yeah.
Now, once we got the solution, now we can attack. Now, let's figure out how can we create preventive measures to be sustainable and successful and grow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's put together a strategy to where your money can grow while you sleep.
Yeah.
You know, I'm working on a new program called Culture Literacy. It is what it is, culture literacy. Mm-hmm. It's not financial literacy, it's culture literacy. It's 2 different things. So when that time comes, you know, we will have more information on that. But that's what we truly about, man. We're about growth and development, man. Seeing it all the way through. And just, man, we ain't gonna stop until we get to the moon, man.
Man, that's dope, man. I gotta say you a bad man. Now, just in terms of legacy, because I know you said you got your kids. In terms of what you got going on now, all these things, bro. Your legacy, man, what you want it to be for the generation underneath you, from the kids to the young guys that watched you growing up, man. What you trying to hand down?
Hey, man, I got a company called Urban Leaders, man.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. I want to be known for being a leader, someone who's being truthful and honest, and stopping where everyone says that's just how it go. I don't like that. That's just how it go, because that keeps generational curses going.
Yeah.
I have a newborn son. I'm gonna be in his life and show him everything that I went through. He ain't got to go through it. I can say he gonna be the #1 draft pick. I can stand by it, but that don't mean that he want to hoop.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
get what I'm
that's fact.
saying?
That's facts. Yeah.
So whatever it is that he want to do, we're gonna be the number one at it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is my daughter want to do, we're gonna be number one at it. Because I've went through the trenches by myself as a lone soldier. Now I'm gonna be able to provide the financial leadership, the consistency, and the foundation stability for them to grow and dream. You know, so the end goal is, you know, we got trust, man. In ball, we trust. Might go over your head, but that's a real thing. We got investment companies, and all of this knowledge comes from obstacles. I've been in a position where I lost everything 3 years ago. I had people looking at me weird, talking crazy. It's cool. Back in position, got it back 10 times better. And those same people are in situations where they can't figure it out and navigate through shit.
Mm-hmm.
But when it was me, I still walk with my chin up and chest out. It happens to anybody. It's a part of life. So for my children, I want them to know, hey, you have the opportunity to take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Go get what's yours. And if you don't get it, try again.
Right. That's the good.
Try another time.
Yeah.
Because in the gym, we call it, you miss, next play.
Right.
The next one going in.
Next possession.
Keep shooting.
Yeah.
Keep shooting. Get back on D. Keep shooting. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So like that's the motto, man. We just gonna keep shooting, man.
Yeah. No,
We gonna keep shooting for the moon, man.
that's real, big man. So, last question. I ask this to everybody. We're one of the wrap up questions. Fred Durr, who you are now, man, the businessman, father, author, got his hand in many different pots, man. He had to talk to your younger self. Freshman year, Vincent Fred. Sophomore year, Vincent Fred. Fred who tore his ACL. What game you giving your younger self, man?
Woo! The game I'm giving
what game, man?
the game I'm giving my younger self, man, is to slow down.
Yeah.
You're not in control.
Mm-hmm.
Keep working. Because as long as you working, somebody gonna see you.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's
Can't hide work.
Yeah.
Because it shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So whatever it is that you do, any young individual that's out there, whatever it is that you do, man, keep working, put your head down, man. Make sure you're healthy, making sure you're taking care of your body,
Mm-hmm.
mind, and soul.
Mm-hmm.
Stay prayed up. Whoever it is you pray to, stay positive.
We could rock with that, man. And last question, man. If you got anything to say to the city, man, the city you grew up in, man, the city you went through trials in, the city you had joy in. If you had to just speak to Milwaukee one time, man, what you saying, man?
Milwaukee, I embrace Milwaukee, man. Milwaukee had a lot of fire in me, and it influenced me to keep going because of my city and where I was from. Let's come together more.
Yeah, as real as it get.
If we come together more, we can be a metropolitan city.
Yeah,
because we're not, but we working.
We're
growing.
I can agree.
You know what I mean? It's more generations of people that's willing to connect and lock in. Because at the top they locking in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not about what you ain't doing. It's more so how can we help you? Because once you get in line with someone that's not or don't have that many errors, you won't. It is what it is. Because we only make mistakes when we're trying to do it on our own.
That's real.
We ain't had no leadership, so
that's real, man. You giving gems, man. I appreciate it. Just man, my time just seeing what you got going on, just hearing you speak, how articulate you are, and just the mind you got. That's dope. If I had to ask one more basketball question to you, you can shoot the rock, pure jump shot. So if you had to give a shout out to 3 shooters from your era who could shoot that rock, you know what I'm saying, at a high clip, man, who you shouting out, bro, before we get up out of here?
Wet.
Give me 3, man.
Man, I gotta say who was like, I'm gonna say Steve Novak.
Oh yeah, shout out.
I'm gonna say Draylon. And I'm gonna say Hot Rod.
Oh yeah.
Hot Rodney Jones. Rodney Jones, that's that nigga wet as hell, bro. I ain't seen too many niggas like him, bro. That's 5 foot shooting over 7-footers, man.
Yeah.
And getting his shot off effortless. The same way every time. Every time, man. You ain't rushing his shot. Rodney Jones, bro. Rodney Jones, bro.
Yeah.
He one of the wettest. He one of the wettest, bro.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. This was dope. I'm gonna have to challenge you, man. I want to come back, man. Next time we got to get in the gym, man. Get these shots up, man.
Man, I got it. We got
to get these shots up.
I got to rest before I do that, for
man,
sure.
Take your time, bro. But like, you the type of cat, man. I can't just pick your brain one time.
Yeah.
I got to come back again and again. You know
yeah, I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see, you know what I'm saying, your journey going forward. Because like I said, this my first time being like in a suite like this and just seeing the different things is dope.
Yeah, I appreciate that,
man,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? If I can come back in and lock in with you with it,
absolutely,
I'd appreciate
man.
that,
absolutely,
man. That's what,
man.
like
Next
you said,
time,
coming together, man. That's what I'm trying to get on with you. But this was dope, man. If you got anything left you want to push, promote before we get up out of here, man.
Man, I don't, not at the moment, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, just stand what you believe in, man.
Yeah.
Stand for what you believe in. Stand on principles and morals, man. You know what I mean? And know that you're not in control of what other people, decisions that they make.
Yeah, that's facts.
If you can live with that, man, you'll have a good life, man. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that's the mic drop moment, man. Fred Durr, man. It was a pleasure, man. I appreciate you.
Man.
I'm gonna say this: summertime. I'm gonna circle back to my guy, man. We gonna get a gym, man, and we gonna pick his brain again, getting these jump shots up, man. But again, man, appreciate you, bro. Milwaukee legend, ball and knowledge. Fred Durr in the building, man. It's Cut Talk. We out.